Hi guys, I'm Tekila Manana, a student and a fashion enthusiast.
Hi guys, you're here with Tekila Papi across all social platforms. I'm a recent economics graduate as well as a dancer and an aspiring model. So yeah, I have a few questions for her and she also has a few questions for me. So I'll go first. Okay, so Manana, how would you describe your sense of style right now, like in terms of fashion?
As of now, I'd say my style is futuristic because I'm basically not into what most people are into, because I do love doing Y2K. Most people are not invested in such, so yeah, that's what's up. It's futuristic, it's something from the past, but I've modernized it. Like the way I put on Y2K is not the way other people do it. It's just different.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, do you have like a specific fashion icon that you look up to? Is there a specific person whose style you admire?
Yeah, I do. Actually, she's called Aliako on Instagram. She also puts on the Y2K stuff, but in a different way. Not the 2000s Y2K. It's more of the mesh. It's more of a combination of grunge and goth, like a mixture of both.
Okay, so how would you say your current style say on your behalf? Like,
whenever you see me in my Y2K attire, it gives bold, it gives confidence, because not so many people are able to like put on such and go outside. People are like, I'll be judged, what people will think about me and all. I don't care about that, because YOLO, you know. You are a Gen Z actually.
Okay,
yeah. So like, you see, for us, most Gen Zs are like testing for like AIDS, like the STDs and all. Like, when was the last time you got tested?
Damn. Okay, it's funny. Imagine I've never tested. I've never gone for testing.
Why?
I've never gone for testing like HIV, STIs or anything. But I'm pretty confident I'm clean.
You just judge by the eyes, like.
Yeah, I've been healthy all my life. I always maintain a healthy lifestyle.
You don't have to be bothered by that.
Yeah, I've always maintained a very healthy lifestyle. So yeah. But yeah, it's important to go actually for testing. I don't know. It's something that I've always like. Kidogo na lenga, but yeah.
Let me ask you, why do you think most people like lenga that stuff?
Okay, some people are scared of like the outcome, because to be honest, most people our age are very reckless out here, to be honest. So like, people are scared of reality. What if I go just randomly testing and then it turns out my fear, is true or something? Like, yeah, reality is a bitter truth,
Period,
I'd say that's mostly the reason. Yeah.
Okay. I think that is my only question, guys.
When it comes to fashion, which style do you think we should do away with? Like, that style when you see people try to go like, this is not.
Yeah, there's this mix and match stuff. Like, you see people putting on different brands together. Like, you see Moschino, is it Moschino? Whatever. Moschino, we have Balenciaga. You see them mixing.
It's Moschino. Okay, whatever it is. I don't know.
You guys get whatever I mean. Like, you see them mixing all of them and they think, hey, I'm eating, like I'm doing it. It's not okay. People have their freedom to expression. You see, fashion like makes you able to express yourself and all. But it gives this like, you don't know what you're doing. You're just trying to fit in and all. You just want to show people like, I have these brands on. So yeah, I think we should do away with that. What else? There's this thing guys do. Okay, you can come at me, but anyway, guys that sag, it does look nice on others, but others just look like they've shit on themselves and they're trying to, I don't know, it doesn't look good on some people, but it does look good on others. Yeah, basically that's that. But anyway, if you're comfortable with that, my opinion doesn't have to count to you if I told that's what you.
Everyone should love their freedom, basically.
Yeah. Let me ask you, you do have different friend groups.
Yeah, sure.
So how do you feel about do you feel like mixing your friend groups creates some sort of rivalry or something? Because personally, it has brought like a lot of misunderstanding and all. Does it work the same with boys? You guys are different. When you mix friend groups, doesn't usually culminate to disagreements?
Well, I'd say when it comes to friend groups, we all naturally have different friend groups for different purposes. So I'd say it's not much different for guys, though. I mean, we build different, yes, but I'd say, okay, personally for me, I have different friend groups. I have friends who are specifically for business. I have friends who we do fashion stuff together, because I'm also into dance. I have friends who I know are for dance. I have friends who I fellowship with. I know these ones will go maybe church stuff, related stuff, you know, going to maybe children's home, stuff like that. So I feel like naturally as humans, like some stuff just comes naturally. You have to have different friend groups and there's no way you can mix them. Everyone, as in kila moja iko na purpose yake. So I feel sometimes there's the sort of rivalry. Maybe, okay, let's say assume in a situation where you've invited your friends to your birthday party and stuff. So everyone is entitled like, hey, nafa kuitwa, like expect an invite obviously. And among those, kunwale, they are too social, others are introverted. There are those who are too loud, you know, those too quiet. There are those who are into drinking liquor, using you know, drugs and substances. Kunwale, they don't do drugs at all. I mean, there's usually that feeling, how do I mobilize them? But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I mean, yeah.
So in conclusion, we should not mix friend groups.
I feel like we shouldn't mix friend groups.
They should just stay for the particular purpose we hang.
And that's what I feel like,
Okay, I just needed clarity, like from a man's POV, because for girls, it's crazy. It's crazy. It actually gets crazy because you know, let's say like I have a best friend, a school best friend, and I have a home best friend. Now you imagine a scenario of me inviting both of them together. We talk about different things with this one. We talk about different things with this one. So I might lean so much on this one. Maybe she's the louder one. I might lean so much on this one and end up not really neglecting, but not being so much, not communicating so much with the other one. So some sort of
actually, that makes sense. That makes sense. I've got another question for you. Yeah. Tell me about things that we shouldn't do during talking stage. Like do's and don'ts. But mostly I want you to lean on the don'ts.
On the don'ts?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a bit, I don't know. I feel like you should not be calling me to your house during like the talking stage. Let's go outside. Let's go have lunch, like, at least we'll catch up. We get to know each other better from that. I know you're about to ask me, can we catch up in the house because you also have food in the house and all. No, it actually gives another vibe, like being out with a person. You actually get to see them from a different point of view. I personally, I'll get to see people from a different POV when I'm outside with them compared to when I'm inside with them. Because I just feel like we already know I am here. You already know why you called me to your house. There's no way you just called me there to eat and to catch up with me and to get to know me in your house. If I totally wanted to do that, we'd have been outside. Another thing I feel like we should not like try to get so much from each person. Like I totally want to know you, but I don't want to know everything about you just in one sitting and all. Just tell me the deep things we can get to know as we go by, because we don't even know how long the menu will last. It's just a talking stage. It might or might not make it to like being, we might end up being acquaintances, we might end up dating, so just give the nitty gritties. Don't go too deep. Don't tell me about how your father left you and all. That's okay if you want to tell me, but no, not like on talking stage. I don't want to know that. What else? Well, basically for me that's all.
Okay. Okay. Still on that. And how long should our talking stage last?
For as long as it can.
No,
for real, we can.
Easy.
It works differently for different people.
Okay, speak for yourself.
For me, even 2 days is enough. Because we can't keep on talking about this. Okay, you already know me. you already know whatever you're trying to know about me. If I'm already feeling the vibe, and also you want me, I want you, we know it's mutual. If at all it's not mutual, that's when I'll like keep dodging you and all, and it will take longer. You know, when someone is interested in you, they'll always make it easier for you. So if they're
that makes sense. Yeah.
it will take longer. If they are, it will take shorter. Yeah, so there's no distinct time until just say it has to take a week, it has to take like 2 days or something. Depends with the feelings, whatever's going on between you.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good one.
I feel like there's a contrast between what happened like in before Christ. Is it after Christ, or like when the plagues were coming and all?
Yeah.
I feel like the same thing is happening here, because we are currently experiencing floods. Like the rains are really not favoring so many people.
Yeah.
So I'd like to ask you, we already had another pandemic like years back.
Yeah.
So I'd like to ask you, which one do you think was like more catastrophic between the two? We had COVID and now we have floods. So which one?
Okay, well, I'd say, it's really a hard one, but I'd say the recent floods have been really catastrophic, honestly. Like, we've seen what's been happening. Magari zinabebwa kwa njia, like, njia zipitiki. We've seen people being homeless. I've seen videos like people sleeping on the roof because the house is completely flooded, the furniture and everything. Like, we've seen schools already have been postponed, like, because they were supposed to open 2 to 3 weeks ago. It's been like uncertain when it will be open. So like I feel like it's really affected so many people, farmers, like so many people have been affected. Like people going to work morning and evening, you know. Yeah, fare you may hike, nini. Like it's really affected so many people. Oh, actually people are dying, both kids, women, you know, old people. So I feel like the floods is so crazy. I mean, in comparison, okay, let's look also at the COVID era. I feel like COVID era actually had also its cons, like people dying and stuff, but at least it was easy to control it. I mean, when the vaccine came, you had the option to stay at home, like, you know, to avoid contact with people and stuff. But I feel like the flood has more negative effects.
Yeah, like, but I feel like for every pandemic, it's a blessing in disguise. Let me cook.
Okay.
For COVID, like, it gave people time to actually bond with their families. You see people who are going for work, like the 8 to 5 people, they got to stay at home with their kids, interact. You see people, most people don't know their kids, like, on a personal level. You just see them in the evening, they're like, hi mom, this and this is going on. At least your time, they got to bond, they got to know what their kids like. Others didn't even know at what level of education their kids were at. That's why they're asking, guy, kwani wewe unakonga nini? High school. You see, it gave people time to bond. It actually gave people time to grow, like, personally. You see, they had to, for the working class, even for the students, you were only going for online classes, online stuff for a limited time. Like, let's say it only took like 3 hours. Then the rest of the time you were free to do your own stuff. At least you get to realize, I can do this and that. I can, like, perfect this. I can do this. Those are the cons of COVID. So guys, we are going to a different segment of Q&As where each question answers your point. So let's get to it.
What's the capital city of Rwanda?
Kigali.
I was about to say Djibouti.
What's the full meaning of the abbreviation AIDS?
Acquired immunodeficiency syndrome.
Name 2 cash crops in Kenya. Cash crops.
Maize, tea. Are they not cash crops? Tea is a cash crop. Coffee.
Which year did the COVID pandemic happen?
2019.
Who answered the first one?
It did.
Who painted the Mona Lisa?
Leonardo da Vinci.
Nice.
Guy! I didn't know that.
So Tekila takes the day. Tekila.
Okay.
You get the prize. You get the prize.
Guy, ati nani Da Vinci? Hata niulize mambo ya flood.
People actually buying boats. Eric Omoni is making
An ark.
like, so a good one though, because people don't talk about it, and you also like creating awareness, so it's a good thing. You get, I really like it. Although that is isn't to test, because
Period. Yeah. Okay. What will you do?